Well, first of all, we got off to an unbelievable start. Their defense is difficult. It was very difficult for us to play against in Syracuse. I thought we moved the ball as well as we moved it all year, the first whatever it was. And we got to 26, and we just I think we made our 5 turnovers in 4 minutes there. And when you do that, you're giving them an opportunity to come back. And they made some threes. They shot the ball extremely well from the three-point line. I think it's their best shooting game from the three-point line this year. If it isn't, it's pretty close. And we had that dead spot. They got back in the game, and then it was a battle. In the last few minutes of games this year, we've made plays on both ends of the court. We couldn't stop them for a while. When we had to stop them, we did stop them. And, Tyler made a big play, and then CJ made a corner jumper, and then Bai got Trevor open, and he knocked down that 3, and that gave us some room. But this team has made plays at the end of games from the beginning. I don't care what our record is. We've had 7 games just like this one that could have easily gone the other way. And all 7 games, somebody's made a play. That's a great attribute to have, but it also reminds you that you're perilously close to having 3 or 4 losses. When you play 7 of these games, it's unlikely that you're going to win all 7 games when you're down at the end of the game. Here, Boston College, early in the year, St. Francis, Miami and Syracuse, Pitt and Syracuse. We've been down in all those games, and a couple that I'm forgetting, and we've made really good plays. And that's, these guys have done that consistently, and my goal is that we get a little bit better. Like we started the game, play a little bit better, and not be in that situation. But when you play in this league, these teams are all good. They're going to be tough games. Everybody in this league has some players. Reed he was on the scouting report, but I haven't seen him surface much, and he had an unbelievable game. But that happens. And our players have adjusted to it and made plays when we've had to. Questions? Well, that was a big play. I think Bai got him the shot, which shocked me. He never does anything like that. But he did. I think he got him the shot. And Trevor made a more positive move, like he wanted that shot. I thought there was a couple times he could have done the same thing, and he didn't. But he came up and he was looking for that shot, and that was a big play.
Who's the last freshman you've had that played with as much poise as that in some big moments?
Well, I don't know if anybody has played with the same degree of poise. We've had some tremendous freshman point guards. Pearl was obviously great. He played with a lot of poise. He was a great player. But Sherman didn't play as a freshman. Michael didn't play as a freshman. But their sophomore years really were freshmen. They were like freshmen because they didn't play their first year, and they played well. They had great years. Michael had a great year last year. Tyler's been really good down the stretch. He's got an easy way about him, how he gets there and makes plays. I'm a little surprised that, like, he missed one. I was a little surprised when he missed one. He doesn't. In the games, we try to spread it out a little bit, let him try to get in there, and he makes good decisions and gets shots up over shot blockers. And if he does miss it, we should get it back because we got 3 big guys there against 1 or 2 because their other big guys are going to him. So, but he makes great decisions. He's made them all year long, and Trevor and him have been very good. Trevor doesn't make many mistakes because he just catches and shoots it, so it's hard to make a mistake when that's all you do. But well, I knew whenever we play in Florida, there's everybody that has been a fan of ours for many years. They're all down here, so we get more requests here for tickets than any place. And I knew if Ronnie came, I knew we couldn't lose because he'd never let me forget it if we lost down here. So It was good seeing him sitting over there behind the bench. And, but we have great turnouts down here. When we played in Tampa and here, I mean, our fans, I'm sure there were half the people there were Syracuse people. It's just the way it is. They're all down here, and they want to come see us play.
How do you think Boeheim did?
I thought Bai really got active on the boards. Rakeem made a couple good plays, but in the second half he just was non-existent. Bai had 4 offensive rebounds in whatever it was, probably 19 minutes, and Rock had 21 minutes and no offensive rebounds. He's got to be active. He's got to get to the board there. I thought Bai gave us a big lift in this game. Big lift.
Jim, we talk after every game about how Syracuse makes some plays down the stretch. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Well, we have good players. Can't be coaching. It's got to be players. We have guys that can make plays. CJ can make plays. Tyler can. Yes, sir.
Todd, you said the best start, I guess, at 19-0, you go now to sort of 20-0 to match your best start.
Mhm.
Does that come up, or do you?
We really don't. We don't talk about where we are, or what our ranking, or how many wins. We just talk about that next team we got to play. I know Wake Forest has not lost at home this year, and they beat Duke there. They're very hard to beat at home, and that's what we'll focus on. That's all we'll be thinking about this week, and this team's very good at that. I'm disappointed in our bench. We've got to get something out of somebody besides Bai, and these games are so slow-paced because that's the way people are playing against us that we don't really have to substitute because we're not going up and down. If somebody started going up and down with us, which I'm sure somebody will, then I think we'll have to get some guys in there. But we need to get better, have better practices, and have better, be better prepared to go out there and have an impact on the game, and that's important for us as a basketball team.